Wow, it's going to be a sunny day. Very sunny. Okay, that's a little bit better. It was very sunny over there. All right. Welcome back to my channel, guys, and Happy New Year. If you're watching this video, then you have made it into 2022. I think that's a good thing. So we just are so excited that we made it to see a new year, and this just gives you an opportunity to just start again, to do something different if you need to enhance yourself, do better. So many people start the new year's off with a vision board, but today I'm going to show you how to make a digital vision board. Now, guys, I just learned myself how to do this, and I actually was thinking about doing a vision board back in October, November, because I had some new visions. But I was just thinking about the, old way of doing the vision board with a board, magazines, glue, scissors, all that stuff. So I thought about it and I said, I wonder if there's a way to make a digital vision board. Well, of course, there is. Get on YouTube, search. You'll find many helpful videos on how to do it. And I did find a young lady. Her video was very helpful, so I decided, let me try and do my own. Now, I did mine using my phone, so I'm going to show you today how to do a digital vision board using Canva and your phone. All right, once you're in Canva, I'm doing it on my phone. You want to stroll over to find the phone wallpaper, and then you can look through for some templates. But I just ended up going to a blank design. But here are a lot of the templates here. But I think I'm just going to stroll back up and get a blank design because we're going to add in several pictures onto this template. So let's just go back up. Let's get blank. And once you're in here, now guys, remember, I just learned myself, so I'm just kind of strolling through to kind of see. I know I want the background to be a color, but I think I ended up going to elements, and that's where a lot of the things, that's where you'll be going a lot, so elements. So I went down to grids, and from there I'm going to choose a specific grid that I want, and this is where all the pictures will be. So as you can see, there are many different ones, but you want to choose one that's going to give you enough spaces, enough grids to place, multiple pictures. So this is the one that I'm going to go with, and I'm just going to use the sides to kind of shape it, drag it in to the shape that you want. And the white background, of course, is the screen or the template that we're using. Remember that. So I'm just going to bring it down, try to place it in the center. Purple, pink lines pop up to kind of help you determine if you're, moving it in the center. But here I'm going to choose a color for that blank canvas that we had. And then I'm kind of going to adjust this grid so that you can see the color behind it. So that way, when I start importing my pictures into those squares, you'll still see the color in the background. Okay, so down here at the bottom is where you see the different options here. That's where I went, guys, to choose the color. Down here is where I'm also going to go to duplicate the grid so that I can now have a second one just like the first, and I'm going to put that at the top. So therefore, I'll have the same exact grid layout at the bottom and the top. All right, so now I'm going to go up to the top where it says photos, and I'm going to go to my camera roll, and these are pictures that I've already chosen. And you're just going to click on the picture and then move it to the box that you want that picture to be in. So that's what I'm doing here. And guys, I did struggle with this particular picture to get it to fit in that box so that you can see it. But I'll come back at the end and show you. I ended up having to go and find a different picture. Maybe the way that I saved it didn't quite work, but that's what I'm doing here. But I'm going to go ahead and skip to that. Okay, guys, so you just continue doing that. Go to your camera roll, choose the picture that you want, and you just drag it to the box, to the grid square that you want that picture to be in. And you just do that over and over again. So that's what I'm doing here. Just going to the camera roll, choosing my pictures, and then placing them in the grid that I want. And if you place a picture in a box and you really don't want it there, you can just tap back on it and it will release and you will be able to move it to another grid. So some of the pictures that I've chosen, I'm going to go back in just a little bit to add text, but I kind of wanted, of course, to focus on health this year, exercising, eating healthy, my new home, reading my Bible even more, traveling, do want a new vehicle. So all of this is just a way for us to see the things that we want in life so that it can manifest. And that's what basically your vision board is all about. So now we're going to go to the text, and you could just tap on text at the bottom and you can stroll through to see the different text features that they have, or the fonts. And if you see one you like, you can just tap on it, and that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to stroll down here and just kind of check out the ones that they have. And I think I'm going to go with because I think I'm going to go with this one, the one that says sweet right here. I like that script. So, and it's free. So you just tap on it, and then of course you would just edit so that you can change the word to what you want. Here I'm going to do 2022. You can size it. You can use these different choices at the bottom to help get your word the size that you want it. You can change the color. If you don't want that bright pink color there, you can change the color of it. You can you can go back in and change the font if you want to. So there's so many different options that you can do at this point. Okay, so I was looking for shapes, and you can just go back out where you click the little plus sign and go to elements. And if you have to search in the top bar for shapes, I just wanted a shape to put behind the 2022, just so they can stand out a little bit more. So you can do that, and that's what I'm doing here. So guys, I just suggest play around with it. It to me is fairly easy to maneuver through the Canva app, and like I said, it is on my phone. So just play around with it, and you'll find that it's fairly easy, I think. And you could just choose the things you want. So here I have like a shape in the background behind the 2022. Okay, so I'm going to go back out to the text, and I'm going to choose the same suite script, and going to just place it where I want to, hit edit so that I can change the words. And here we're going to make healthy. So that's what you would do. You just size it to the size that you want. And okay, so I was struggling a little bit. Okay, we got it. So I want it to go right here. Then I'm going to hit edit and just type in the word health. And you just do that. You can, after you do that, you can always duplicate that so that you have it the size that you want already, and then just go over to the next box wherever you want to add words. And that's what I'm going to do here. All right, guys, so we have in health, travel. I'm going to add in faith. So I'm just adding in words where, when you go back and look at the picture later, you might say, well, what did I put that there for? So because most of them, like the new home, I know that. And car, I know that. But if I see the lady, I'm like, okay, what did I want to do? Exercise. So you just add the words where you see fit. All right, guys, I took the teach one out because that wasn't quite fitting. Just like I'm having this problem with the picture below that, but I forgot my puppy. I want a puppy, so I had to go back in and find him. Okay, guys, this is the finished product. I did change that bottom picture to one that would fit better. And this is my digital vision board. I hope you enjoyed.